Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. Today we're going to go through 10 of the Lost City stages. This is the one that starts with Dawnbringer and finishes with Monarch. Now I've already completed the Monarch and a couple of them here, Celestial and Deviant's one, because that was the run that I did previously. But I will progress through and hopefully get a clear for this stage as well. So first one is Dawnbringers. We'll start out with a typical Dawnbringer setup. We'll go Katrina, Dorabella and Atrops as well. We'll put in Marcia and also Karnak as well. So we'll stick these two here. I'm going to switch Atrops around against Halios because typically he is quite a heavy damage dealer. And then we'll choose the sword. I can never remember the name of this. Leviathan, Excalibur here, and then we will go with the scales as well. So we'll just see how well this team does. If I do need to change it up, I will, and I'll just show you another Dawnbringer setup that you can use if this one does fail. So it looks like no crit there, unfortunately. But a silence. Could have done with it on Lachesis down here, but it is what it is. So we'll start to take a few big hits here. We'll get all of our attack debuffs removed. But fortunately for the Ethereals, they don't typically tend to build up besides shield. So we'll get a crit from Marcia, which will heal us and give us an increase in shield. And a couple of crits from Katrina, as well as Dorabella. Fortunately able to survive this round, so we go into the next round proccing the Excalibur, getting a stun on their healer, and Halios, who seems to be their biggest damage dealer, is a big one here. Unfortunately a miss from Marcia, but we do seem to be going through very well, and I think with the Ethereal setup it's just going to get more and more well, we're going to get more and more tanky as time goes by. So we get the heal here, we get a double swing from Marcia, and a follow-up combo attack from Dorabella. I've just recently put out a video on her. She is very useful in a lot of these events, especially for the Dawnbringer synergy. She just wraps it all together. So unfortunately our buffs got cleared by the enemy Lachesis, but hopefully we'll have enough power to get through. So big damage from Halios there, and hopefully cleared up. Yep, all cleared up by Katrina and Dorabella. The combo there, absolutely fantastic. So we will just go to the other Dawnbringer stage. If you are going to go through and try and clear some of these stages, no point in rearranging everything and then just to move it back again. The devs, they really do need to implement saves, similar to how they've done with the season, so the presets. That would really help with things. In this stage, it looks like the Atrops and Themis will be a powerful combo. We'll see how much damage the Corolla does. Yeah, it looks like Themis is doing quite a bit of damage here. So we will hopefully see a crit. No crit, unfortunately. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Some crits and some heavy damage. So that's us back up to full health, thanks to Katrina and Karnak. And we only just survived that Themis attack. Sometimes that can just get you and it'll just ruin an entire run, unfortunately. But we're able to survive it. Get the shields back up thanks to a couple of crits from Karnak, and then a solid million from Marcia here. So we get through this stage without too much difficulty, under 6 rounds, and with all of our allies at full HP. So that hits the criteria. So go through, see if there's a protector synergy here. So what I'm going to do is just change this up slightly. I'll keep the 2 protectors in, so Karnak and Katrina, both protectors synergy. And the protectors synergy is increase in defense. With 3 of them, it's increased defense for the entire allies squad. So we'll stick it like this. We're going to change up the relics though, because we're running a Glorians setup rather than an Ethereal setup. So go Lantern because I don't have the spear. We've got shield and we will go Hand of Tyr. And let's just see how far this gets us. I do suspect this will be quite a quick one, but with the enemy Karnak and Katrina combo, might be a little tougher than we first think. Especially if now he's going to miss and not proc. But we do get the attack increases every time we are hit, and a crit increase from Katrina as well. So we're just buffing ourselves up as much as we possibly can. We get that shield in there, which will hopefully help us survive this first round. Unfortunately, a taunt on Lily and Leah, but they've already swung, so not too much of an issue. Now we proc in here. Unfortunately, we're not getting as much damage as we would like. But we'll get the shield buff, increasing match HP and giving shield as well. And Gwyn taking out Karnak there will really help speed things up. Unfortunately, this is a loss because we have just lost Karnak. So we'll skip this to the end. See, not doing as much damage as we would like to. So go back to protectors. We'll see if changing up this relic, moving it over to the harp, helps at all. If not, we can try a different setup. But I would like to go ahead with this if possible. So we'll see. Unfortunately, it's a loss. We were able to take out Karnak, but not able to take out the rest of them. So let's move now over here. I am going to change this up and put the shield back on. And then we're going to switch around Gwyn and Katrina. We'll see if this makes a difference. So we're really looking to take out, because Karnak's got the least amount of health, and Katrina seems to do the most damage out of all of these units. If worse comes to worse, we can always look to put the Blades of Chaos on, which are the 2 blades which give the... 2 blades which give the Holy Shield protection as the second ability. But we'll see whether or not it is relevant. So we seem to be able to absorb that damage pretty well. And then hopefully now we will be able to take out Katrina here. That's a miss. Unfortunate. Now he doesn't seem to be proccing as much as she normally would do. Now, unfortunately, that's now we taken out. So that's all of us taken out. It is that Katrina that's the problem. So what we're going to try and do is we still need protectors. So let's look at our options for protectors. That's Doomsayers, sorry. There we go. I can see if we do take out Katrina and we pop in Marina here, potentially that might make a big difference, given that there's four Valkyries, 4 Glorians as well. And the Verdant synergy will trigger, so we'll get stacks of defense, so physical and magical defense every time a Verdant synergy is triggered. That's thanks to the exclusive runes of Lily and Leah. We'll get the shield buff, and then hopefully that will enable us to survive. Marina getting the stun on Katrina, that is huge on both Katrina and Karnak. We'll get the increase in shields for these two, the front two, and no miss on that one, and a proc as well. So, ooh, a miss from Gwyn. That is unfortunate, but we do get that Protector's synergy. We get the healing, and then hopefully now we can take out this Katrina. Ah, Karnak. That's fine, absolutely. We'll get the get both of the Ethereal synergy mates out, so it's just the Mystifier's synergy now. Fortunately, we're able to get the attack and defensive buff, so it does seem as though triggering that Verdant synergy is really the way forward. Thankfully, Karnak has that execute ability, triggering the Verdant synergy. Wow, that was a great combo. So yeah, looking good. Okay, so that's the protectors done. So we do have Verdant synergy now and Shadow Arc, Phantoms, Verdant, Shadow Arc, and Enchanters. So we'll try the Verdant synergy. I'm going to take out Karnak, and we are going to go and put him Atrops in here. We will switch round Marina and Gwyn, and I think what we'll do is we will add in our Talanas here as well, and we'll see how this one goes. Now we may get sniped, so if that is the case, sniped by the archer down here in the bottom, in the 5th slot on the enemy team. If we can, it's absolutely fantastic. We'll hopefully be able to see a victory here. So as you can see, the increase in defense coming every time a Verdant synergy is triggered. Really, really effective stuff if you are running a Verdant team. So helping us absorb a lot of the damage here. Get a attack increase from our Atrops, which will then increase the amount of shield that we do have. Hopefully we'll get a stun. Yeah, we get all 3 stunned. Oh, that's beautiful. She is a slept-on unit, I would say, Marina. Especially with the skin, it does really help things. Especially with Nawi doing what she does best. So that was a quick and easy run. And we'll go to the other Verdant synergy over here. Under 6. So we'll see just how effective this is. We've got 2 Monarchs on the team as well. So hopefully we'll see quite a survivability, the survivability of the team. There is a Lachesis, unfortunately. Potentially we can take her out before she does cast her ultimate, because if she doesn't, then it's going to remove all of our defense increases and attack increases, which means we won't get the stun for Talanas and Marina as well. Unfortunately, it isn't the way of things. So we will get the shield, but it won't be as strong as we've previously seen. Marina won't have the chance to... Oh, she does. She still has the chance to stun, so it hasn't removed all of our buffs. We'll get the increase in HP and shield, and a miss, unfortunately. But a big stun here, or it would have been, had we had the full buffs. So we'll see if we can take out this Lachesis here. No, unfortunately that we were close, but we weren't good enough. Now we not proc him is sure sign to sometimes defeat. If she just doesn't proc, she doesn't proc. It is what it is. When she does proc, effectively you will win, and if she doesn't proc, then that's it. So we get all of this Verdant synergy triggering, but it's not going to matter because Lachesis is out of the running, unfortunately. Oh, perfect. She's still going to come back next round, but we've got the majority of them down now, so we should see a victory here. Perfect. So that is the Verdant done on this run. We will then go to the Shadow Arcs. Now, Shadow Arcs have always been a problem for me, just because they seem to be the weakest synergy, even though I feel as though they've got the strongest effect. They don't have the units really to support good gameplay. So we'll add in Atrops, move Persephone over here. Get the Healing Vase, the Blades of Chaos, and the Hand of Tyr. 2 monarchs on the enemy team, and a full, 3 out of the 5 are doomsdayers as well, so we might see some reflect damage here. But that shouldn't be too bad, because we will have the heals available to us from Persephone, and hopefully we won't get knocked out in the first round. Increase of attack for all units. That does apply to healing as well, and crits. Really big part of healing. You can get crits while you're being healed. We got the taunt on Merlin. That is excellent, because I suspect he would do quite a fair bit of damage. And Mavis there doing substantial damage, but not as much as we would like. Hopefully over the course of the next couple of months I'll be able to get her up to 11 or 12 stars, where she becomes super effective, and deal effectively as much damage as Nawi. We'll see if we get any heals on Sal, but I suspect he's going down before he attacks. Maybe not with this shield. Shield should trigger. Yeah, so we would have been absolutely wiped out. Potentially, we could get him to... I was going to say we could get him to die and revive, but fortunately Persephone's going to heal us all the way back up to full here. We get the attack stacks and the damage stacks in. Hopefully a taunt, yep, again on Merlin and on Marina as well. Not that it matters, but this should see us through, as Sal will finish these two off in the next round. We'll see the protect synergy there. I never got the protect synergy. If it was on a tank, like Elmer, if Elmer, provided that protect mechanic, then you'd be laughing. But he does not. And it is on one of the weakest units. So that's Phantoms. We don't want Shadow Arcs over here. Let's go through and just see whether or not we can get the victory here. That is not, because we don't have survivors. I think we'll change around Persephone and Atrops, because Brutus will be the one who's taking them out. Unfortunately, again, not what we need. It's a very heavy damage team, this one. So what I might do is take out Atrops, and we'll put in Janna here. Just see if this makes a difference. Yeah. So we did get the victory here. We got survivors. The reason that we got the victory there is because of the Avengers synergy. So every time we would have gone down, we would have got a revive quite quickly. So we'll take out Solomon. We'll take out Mavis. We'll put in Athusa, stick her at the back, and then we'll try Atrops as well. We'll try this one. We'll see how it goes. If we do fail, I will see what else that we can do. The Valinator synergy here, giving the attack buff for physical damage, as well as to the Atrops, the Themis and the Elune. Very dangerous combination, especially in early game. And as you can see, we're dealing a lot of damage, or they're dealing a lot of damage to us very early on. If we can get to or past round 4, that's when the effects and the buffs will fall off for the Valinator synergy. So hopefully we'll see a bit of that. Sal doing a fair amount of damage here. Unfortunately got a miss on Themis, and Janna's been marked. Fortunately we've got a miss, and a lot of damage going towards there, but the Holy Shield really saving us. That's from the Deviant synergy, so from the Athusa and Janna, and also from the relic, the Blades of Chaos. What a powerful relic that is, and it fits into just about every team, irrespective of the synergy that's required. But it is the stack of Holy Shield just giving you a bit of breathing room. So I would suggest investing in that quite heavily, if possible. It looks like we're good to go on this. Yeah, so we've got both the Confuses, and we should see Sal take both of these two out because of the buff that he's getting. Janna doing respectable damage there as well. Blades of Chaos hitting, increasing Sal's attack. And then Sal taking out Atrops there as well. So I think this is nearly done for us. Yep, we've just got the one Enchanter stage left. So we're going to take out Persephone, Azusa, and Janna. We're going to go over to Avengers. We'll put the 2 Avengers, Enchanters, and also Halios in there as well. And I think we should be good to go to leave it like this. I think this should get us through in under 6 rounds. If not, we can change the setup up a little bit. Remember, we don't need all of our allies to survive, so the Brutus down in the bottom on the 5th slot for the enemy team, it's not as bad as we would suggest. So we'll get the heal on Sal, increasing attack and damage. Get the increase of attack from Atrops, and we should see big damage here. Yeah, taking out the Medusa in the middle, triggering the shield to proc. Heal from Clotho. She's a quite slept on unit, Clotho. She does effectively the same thing as the other unit, Seraphina, but it's nowhere near as powerful. Let's get the full heal there from Sal, and then we just need to survive the next 2 rounds, and we should see a victory in this one. Perfect, so I think that is us. Sal should be able to finish off Brutus here. Yeah, 2 million damage, 220, not bad. So that is the full run. We should be able to claim this Oracle token. Sweet, sweet Oracle token. Yeah, you need to save these as much as you can, up to 60, so that you can effectively get as many D&D heroes as possible. So that's it from me. I'd just like to say thank you for watching. If you can like and subscribe if you do want to see more, it would be appreciated. I do wish you the very best. If you've got any questions, just ask. Thanks.